Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Dungeons. I hope everyone is doing great today. I know that I am. A little bit of an unfortunate event happened the other day. For those of you who are subscribed to the channel, you probably saw the posting on it. I had recorded a video the other night to actually get posted today that I'm recording. It was a Minecraft dungeon video, and I got through the whole entire thing that I was doing and went back to watch it before we posted it and realized that we had no audio on it. Now, the way that I record is it's all in one lump sum, so the recording is lumped in with the audio from the game as well as with the audio from my mic. It's just easier that way for me. I don't know. I'm not trying to make things more difficult than they need to be, right? And yeah, so we had a problem with it, but I am looking here. We do have good numbers going on our microphones, so hopefully overall we're good for this go through here. So obviously that video is not going to be posted because there's no audio and I have no way to get it back. I could voice over it, but it kind of takes away from it. And it was nothing too special, to be completely honest with you guys. We were going back to, what was it called? I always forget what it's called. The Stronghold. We went to the Stronghold and we were trying to do a little bit of farming to find good gear. And we might be doing the same thing today, just trying it again. I really want to find some good loot, and that offers the best place to find a lot of stuff. So my hair's going a little bit crazy here. I felt it kind of fall on my forehead, so. But yeah, I can quickly show you some of the things that we picked up along the way. This Starless Night was something that we already had in our inventory. If you guys remember, we were trying that out for quite some time, and we upgraded it over in the blacksmith, and that was getting that back. We picked up a love spell bow, the Bador? I have no idea. The Sun's Grace, the Verdant Robe, and then the Lightning Harp crossbow were our pickups from our run through. So we're going to try it again today, and this time actually you guys are going to see it. I think I am going to switch over to this bad boy here to get us going. We do have this here. We have Chilling, which might be good. A blast every 2 seconds that reduces movement speed, or we could do fire damage, but we don't deal any kind of fire damage, so I don't know why we would necessarily want that. I guess this does have fire aspect on it, right? Sets mobs on fire, so I guess we could do that, right? We'll bump on this, get that going there. We're too expensive right there, but that's just because we need to take our other armor set here and upgrade it. Let's put it in the blacksmith to get upgraded because it's really been needing it. Let's be real with ourselves. It really needed an upgrade. So anywho, let us head to the Stronghold. We're going to take it on Apocalypse 7 mode, and hopefully we get some good stuff. We're always hoping for that harp crossbow. That'd be really, really nice with 3 enchantments, one of them being Infinity. As you guys know, Infinity is a must on a bow. I know some people can rock it without Infinity on it, but realistically, if you focus heavily on ranged attacks on your build, Infinity is a must-have. I'm skipping the narrative. If you guys do want to hear the narrative, highly recommend going back and watching the episodes that we have out around it. In addition, I highly recommend going back and just watching the previous video in general, because it was a good video. And it kind of explains why we are going at what we're doing today. And we also got some pretty cool artifacts from it as well. So let's take a look here. I think we're good to go. I wasn't paying attention, heard those creepers coming, couldn't act fast enough. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get as many souls as I'd like to be getting from this, because the armor doesn't cater towards collecting souls as our other armor did. But I'll have to look here. Yeah, we don't really focus on... I guess we do have... it increases the amount of soul damage we deal, which is a little bit unfortunate because we're not collecting as many souls as we normally would be. Alright, so what I'm going to do, actually, for this run-through of doing a little bit of farming for some good equipment is I am going to cut away where necessary, right? We're not going to show every second of this run-through. We're not doing any kind of multi-video, multi-episode type scenario with this. We've been through this before, and all we're looking to get is some really good loot. So, with that being said, I'm going to make my way towards the first obsidian chest. We actually have a gold chest here, so I'm not going to cut away just yet, but we're going to make our way towards the first obsidian chest, and hopefully we will get some good stuff. Now, this is the path I like to take. I like to start down here and work our way up because you could technically hit 2 obsidian chests just by going this way and not having to do any backtracking. Now I do switch over to our robe with Luck of the Sea on it, in hopes that we get some good loot from it. Unfortunately, we did not. We got this soul robe, but it just doesn't have anything on it. One of the big armor sets that I would love to find is one that has multiple enchantments of Luck of the Sea on it, so it can bump up our odds even more. I feel like I've seen it before, at least with other enchantments, and I would love to see it again. So, but with that being said, guys, I'm going to head towards this obsidian chest. I'll bring it on back once we get there and hopefully get some good stuff out of it. Alright guys, we have made it here to our first obsidian chest, so let's get this. I have switched over to our armor, and unfortunately not a unique item right off the bat, which is a little bit disappointing. Nothing even that great on it, so we're just gonna nix it off. We're gonna go back to our archer's robe set here, and we're gonna click the button to head up the elevator here to our next obsidian chest. Now, for farming this area, guys, there are probably a little bit more to the point videos of how to go about mining all the different locations for, or farming all the different locations, I should say, for this. Now, there is a secret obsidian chest that you can get on this level, but you do have to click a number of buttons, one of which is right here. So if you're following along on your side and you're following the same exact path, that's the first one that you're going to hit right there. And I'll try to show you as we go along all of the other ones that we're going to hit as well. But with that being said, I think the next one isn't for a little bit longer here, so I'll bring you guys back once we either get to the next button or we get to the next obsidian chest. All right, guys, I did just want to show you real quickly here. We made our way through this battle here, and then we need to come up this way towards the next chest and the next button, where the next button is what we're going to hit next. And I just wanted to show you guys, I know this could be confusing to some people, because there's a way that you can come right down here. It seems like you're going to keep going straight, but actually to progress, you need to come up this way here. It almost looks like you're going up on the wall, which you kind of are heading up on the wall, but I know it can be a little bit different. So just wanted to call that out. I'm sure most of you know it. But if we kind of take a side detour here to the left instead of going right up there, we can hit our second button right there. Now, I believe there's 6 in total. So, yeah, anyways, we got our next battle here. We're going to take out 2 iron, or redstone golems, I should say. So once we get them taken out, we should get the next obsidian chest. We do have a gold chest right here. Unfortunately, nothing too great out of that. Not even any Luck of the Sea on there. We do have Prospector, which is really nice, but that's only from fallen enemies. It's not from, like, pots and different things that we could get them from. So we'll take these guys out, and I'll bring it back once we get that obsidian chest unlocked. All right, guys, we made it through the battle. Easy peasy, not too bad for us. I did switch over to our other robes here, and let's see what we can get from this. We did get a Sun's Grace, a legendary item. Now, guys, you might remember from the start of the episode, I was showing off that we already had one of these, and now we're picking up a whole other one. This actually looks pretty cool. Pain Cycle. Attacking drains your life to grant 1 stack of pain cycle. It's very interesting. There's also Stunning. Artifact Synergy. Whenever you use an artifact, your next attack deals bonus damage, which is cool. Exploding another artifact. Or no, that's Gravity. I'm looking here, down here, and reading this over here, or clicking over here. Gravity, Rampaging, and then Critical Hit. It's actually not too bad, and it heals allies in the area. But compared to what we have right here, this thing is just, these guys are brutal, man. They are really, really nice to have. So I think ultimately we're going to stick with that. I'm going to salvage this. Really, it doesn't much matter on our inventory if we have it, if we hold on to it or not. Jeez, how much did we get from that if we salvage these? Oh, 153. Wow, we do get quite a bit of emeralds back when we salvage those. So that is pretty nice. But with that being said, we do need to do a little bit of backtracking to get back onto the main course here. And then we're going to head over to the right-hand side of the map over here and take on the next area. So I'll meet you guys on over there. All right, guys, moving right along to the next area here. So what we need to do in order to progress in this area is to have to get a diamond key. Now, the diamond key is to the right-hand side over here, but we also want to grab another button to unlock the secret area, and it is in this room right here, right behind that pot. As you can see, we got it there. And then what we're actually going to do is we're going to backtrack over here and take a little bit of a shortcut to get down to the key, so we're not wasting too much of our time. So we're going to hop down right over here, and there's the key that we need. We're going to grab him, and then we're going to get moving here. We do have a golden chest down here, so I actually might want to take a hot second and try to open that up since we are down here. I was not expecting to have that here, so let's switch our armor. And let's see what we got. Nothing too crazy. We did get a strength potion out of that. We do have some spiders chilling out. I would really like to switch back to my other armor. There we go. And let all of our passive, or not our passive, but our helper mobs do a lot of the work here. We still have our diamond key here. We're gonna move really quickly to get to where we need to go and try to avoid a lot of these silverfish, because if you do get hit, guys, as most of you probably know, and you take damage, you drop the key, and we just don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna keep moving on until we get up to the obsidian chest. All right, guys, we've made it up here. We unlocked the diamond gate here. We do have the obsidian chest, and we did get the, wow, what is that? The soul dancer robe. I think that is brand new. I have never seen this before. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna switch back over to our normal gear here and take a look at this. So 30% chance to negate any damage taken, 50% souls gathered, and 50% plus artifact damage. That would be insane, especially if it applies to our soul quiver here, or our torment quiver. That would be pretty crazy. Do have multi-roll and rush. What is rush? That's after taking damage. Multi-roll would be pretty cool. A life boost. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys, this really doesn't have that great of enchantments on it, and I really hope that in a future update we do get some better options for our enchantments, right? Being able to maybe re-roll them for a certain price would be extremely nice, right? But I feel like a lot of people have been talking on that quite some time now. They have kind of, Minecraft Dungeons has kind of teased what their next thing is going to be, and it sounds like towers of some kind, according to their cryptic message and based upon the translation to some of the Minecraft, what am I trying to say? The Minecraft language, I guess you could say. So it will be very interesting to see what does come down the pipeline. They've been teasing it for probably about, I don't know, maybe a week and a half now. So the next place we are going to head to is forward. We're not going to hit anything else up back this way. So we're going this way, and we're going to hit these two buttons just like so. I can already see that behind this gate we're going to hit some enchanted enemies, which I'm not really too thrilled about. We got some chilling enemies. We got a lot of enemies, I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at all these guys. Holy smokes. Bunch of silverfish. But this should also cater towards giving us some good souls, so that we can actually utilize our torment quiver. All right, I think what we'll do first is we will go to the right up here. And guys, like I said many a time before, I will meet you at the either the next button or the next obsidian chest. All right, guys, we are here at the next button. So coming into this area, I'll show you really quickly on the map. We went to the right, up in this way. You take a left up the stairs, and you'll come across this little overhang area right up here. And this is where your next button is. I believe that is the third button for us to click. But now that is taken care of for this area, we can continue on and get to the obsidian chest itself. So hopefully we'll get some good stuff from it, but we'll see in just a second. All right, guys, we have made it to the next obsidian chest. I'll show you real quick where we're at right here. Basically, you make it all the way through here, clicking a bunch of different buttons, and then you make your way out here and you follow it along. You do a little bit of a arena battle right here, and then you come all the way down here and you'll find a golden key, which will unlock the gate that we just opened here to the obsidian chest. And we did get a venom glaive out of that, aka a venom glaive. And you know what, it's not horrible. This is actually one of the better weapons that you can actually get in Minecraft Dungeons. So I will not play it off as anything, you know, less than what it really is. So if you do get that, it is a good find. But for us, for what we are building out, doesn't really necessarily cater towards what we want. So with that being said, though, we are going to head to the next location here. And I am going to attempt to just kind of backtrack a little bit here rather than following the way that it would normally take us. So basically, we're going to head over to the left-hand side of the map here and to get the next, I think, one or two that are over that way. So actually, I think it's one. Actually, there's one back here. Maybe we'll hit this back one first, and then we will go to the one on the left-hand side there. All right, guys, we've made our way to the next button here. So we did go into the farthest most chamber here, and it's not the hidden one. The hidden one will be down this way. But we've gone into this area here, and this is where the next button is, so you can just click it right there. And then what you can also do is have a small optional arena battle here. So you click on this, and it's going to spawn a whole bunch of creepers. And I really was hoping that that would stick up here on the top, but unfortunately, it fell off the side there. We did pick up some soul robes there, which is actually pretty nice. We don't really need them. They weren't anything special. They were just a common set of armor there. But if it does have that double Luck of the Sea on it, I will be extremely happy. Now, this is an all creeper battle, but if you do make it through it, you should get a nice little golden chest at the end of it, which could yield some good stuff. So the best option is just to keep your distance as much as you possibly can. And then once you're at the end of there, all you got to do is put on your right armor set and get the chest open. We did get a purple storm, which is pretty cool. I've not seen that one before. At least I don't think we have. Unfortunately, though, no infinity. It does have high ammo, and I wonder if that's because of how quickly it shoots. But it does have multi-shot. Artifact charge. Whenever you use an artifact, your next few attacks become charged, which is pretty cool. Boosts arrow pushback, which is pretty cool, and exploding. This actually sounds relatively cool. I'd be a little bit interested in it. Continue to hold the range charge. Increased chance of mobs dropping consumables. Let's do that. And then artifact charge. So whenever you use an artifact, your next few attacks become charged, which sounds pretty cool. The pushback is really nice, but I kind of want to try this out because we really haven't used it. And if we use it with, let's say, our soul or our torment quiver, I wonder how it would be, right? So I'm tempted. Let's just try it out, right? And we already know how exploding will be, so we'll get it up as much as we possibly can. Did I even equip that? I did not. And we do have our scatter crossbow, which we will hold on to for the time being. Let's keep going here. I am going to try to get to some enemies so we can try out this bow. I am kind of curious. Whoa, that does look pretty sick. We can get one or yeah, but we don't have any kind of infinity on it. Yeah, this is not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly at all. We gotta switch off of that. Purple storm is pretty cool. We'll hold on to it for the time being, but really, guys, our scatter crossbow, it just does so much more damage, especially because we have the burning aspect on it, and we do more burning damage with our armor set. So kind of want to stick with that for the time being. But with that being said, guys, I'll meet you up at the next obsidian chest. All right, guys, we are up at the next obsidian chest here. Let's get and see what we get from it. We did get a soul crossbow from it, but unfortunately, nothing legendary and nothing even that great, to be completely honest with you guys. So we'll hold on to that. We do have this purple storm, which is really cool. It kind of plays a little jingle there, so I'm guessing it's an homage to like Purple Rain. Which is pretty cool. So, all right, guys, our next destination is going to be right down here. So I'll meet you guys over there, probably to hit our next secret button. All right, guys, I went ahead and I actually grabbed the diamond key that we needed and unlocked our next gate here. But I am rolling up here to get our next button right there, which I don't know if that necessarily unlocks it yet. I think there might be one more for us to get. I honestly don't remember. We'll have to see when we get out of here how it ultimately is. I gotta be careful with these guys. I feel like there might be one more for us to grab, but we're gonna make our way towards the next obsidian chest, guys. So with that being said, I will meet you over there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some good loot. All right, guys, we have made it to the next obsidian chest here. I've already switched robes. Let's see what we get. We did get a flail. I believe that's how it's pronounced. We'll see here how good it is compared to everything else. Binds and chains enemies. That actually sounds pretty cool. I've not seen this before, so this is actually a really cool one to find. Critical hit and gravity. So if you pull them all together, I mean, that's really nice. This is just so good, though. I am very, very interested in this, but the only way for us to get it is to get rid of this purple storm to get some of the good enchantments on it. I guess we could try this out. I've never seen this before, so I think we just got ourselves into a bad spot here, which I don't know if we can get out of unless we die. Okay, let's try to get out of here. Okay, just a quick tip for you guys. If you do need to, if you're ever stuck like that, you can always hit return to checkpoint, and it'll take you back to the last place it kind of did like a little quick save for you. So we should be good here. And of course, I roll into the same exact spot, so we're gonna have to do the same thing again. I'll meet you guys at the next destination. All right, guys, we are at the next destination here. This is the secret location, which pops up right here at the bottom of the circle. So we can head on in here and then keep it on moving on to hopefully get the last chest. Now, the one thing that we do want to keep in mind going through this level is usually at the end of a level, you know, you leave the dungeon and you get a obsidian chest from that from completing that area, right? Not for this case scenario. The way you complete this, you head through the end portal, which takes you to the end. So you ultimately do not get a reward from it, which is a little bit of a bummer, I would say, that you don't actually get any kind of reward from the end of this one. All right, we got our diamond key here. What we're gonna do is we are going to head to where we needed to get it. Look at those guys down there. It's so funny to see them from a distance because they kind of just glitch back and forth based upon the way they have the game set up for when you're not in close combat with any of those enemies. Now, there's probably some more stuff that we're missing here, but I'm really going for our end goal of just getting that final obsidian chest because it's going to offer us our best loot, or it has the highest chance of offering the best loot. So that's just why I would like to put all of our focus there. We do have a normal chest here, which I could have put our special gear on for that, but you know, it makes such a minimalistic difference really for that case scenario that I'd much rather, again, guys, just focus on the good stuff at this point. We really want some good armor. We would love a new bow. I would love a new bow, but we'll have to obviously wait and see what we can get. Now, I'm definitely taking some damage here, you know, taking some blows, but ultimately, I think we're doing a decent job. We did get a chest over here. So what we will actually do for this, because we have a second, we'll switch ours. We did get a soul crossbow. That was actually a good output from that because there is a pretty low chance of you actually getting equipment out of those generic chests there. You have a better chance of just getting consumables and emeralds, which, hey, I'm not complaining about. I will always take some good consumables, some emeralds to add to the bank. But, you know, having weapons, guys, that's what we're all about here. That's the whole point. You always want some really good gear. And here we go. We trail back to this location here, right at the start of the secret location. We'll switch our armors, as you see. And we did get a dark katana, which is really nice because, as you guys know, we've been rocking a dark katana many a time. And this one actually seems relatively decent as well. I think we have our dark katana actually in the blacksmith right now. We do also have another dark katana here. Really good damage against the undead, as you can see there. But we do have a bunch of pots down here. Now, if you had some armor that catered towards getting emeralds dropping from pots, which I don't even think there is a specific one for that, this would be the time to equip that armor and make sure that you're using it to hopefully get some more emeralds dropping for you. But guys, with that being said, that's gonna do it. That's gonna be the end of it here. We're gonna head back to this main area here where the portal is. It's already activated. If you guys want to know how to activate the end portal, we have a whole little series here on the channel around it. You can feel free to take some time and go through and watch it. All we gotta do is click on it and travel to the end and hit yes. That completes the level, but it takes you directly to the end. So what you'll want to do from here is just cancel out of it unless you do want to go through the end wilds and take that on. But it is a very long map, and it's not as high of a yield of a return as the Stronghold is. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit return to camp, confirm that this does count as a completed mission. So do keep that in mind, guys. Even though you don't get that loot at the end, it does still count. So it will count towards your blacksmith tally if you are trying to upgrade anything in the blacksmith. And as you can see here, he's already ready to give us something back. What are we ready? Our fisticuffs are ready. We were using those for a hot minute. I'm going to throw this in here just because I want the upgrades back off of it, or the enchantment points off of it, and I don't necessarily want to get rid of it this very moment. So we're going to take a look through the different merchants here and see what we can come across. and see if there's anything worth our time. Thus far in the generic one, nothing too crazy. Some squid armor. Again, guys, I'm really looking for that just really good armor. We do have the Vexing Chant we can actually now find here in the shop, which is funny. We did get that in the previous episode. We're going to do another restock and see what we can get here. I do have this saved here. I probably should unreserve that. We'll do another restock and see what we can get up to. A Shadow Crossbow, once again. No Infinity on it, unfortunately, so I'm not a super big fan of that. And then it's 800 to restock again. I'll come back. We're going to go over to the Luxury Merchant and see what they got over here. A Wind Bow, no Infinity. A Void Bow, really rough enchantments on there. This guy has Luck of the Sea, but nothing else. Wow, we are really bombing out with the merchants lately. I feel like we had a really good run with our merchants just a little bit ago. And now all of a sudden, they have just really not been doing great for us. We do have a Twisting Vine Bow here that does have Infinity, but I really like the multi-shot as well. And it doesn't have a multi-shot enchantment on it. And it doesn't have any kind of multi-shot trait. So we'll do one more restock here. We'll see what we get. We do have a axe, nothing too crazy. The Light Feather, which is pretty nice. And then we do have some Cave Crawler armor. It does give you a pet bat. It does have Luck of the Sea on it, but it's not like double Luck of the Sea, which is really what I'm looking for. We'll come back here. We are really burning through a lot of our emeralds, so I'm not going to do a restock there. I think the last thing I'll do is a mystery one. We can get a mystery random armor here. Now, it's nothing, I think your chances of getting anything legendary is relatively low, so we'll keep that in mind. We are going to buy this for 300 though. Why not? We did get some emerald gear that could actually be relatively good and cater towards what we want. Chance to spawn emeralds when exploring, and it doesn't even have Luck of the Sea or anything additional on it. Not that great, unfortunately, so it is what it is. We kind of bombed out there, unfortunately. But we, got some of our stuff upgraded, and we're on the right path for things. So I hope you guys did enjoy a little bit of a different episode than normal this time around. Just going out and trying to farm some stuff. It's always cool to see what you can get from it. I have ideas of what I would love to try to pick up, but I would also love to hear from you guys what you suggest that we try to look for and what we try to pick up. I can pull up once again. This is our build currently. We do have the beginning and the end. I love these. These are really going to be a tough one for me to get rid of just because of the good damage and the additional modifiers on there, along with the enchantments that came with it. It is really good. This archer's armor, I would love to try to find something different for it. I think we can definitely get something a little bit more catered towards our build. Scatter crossbow, I think we need to upgrade this as well, get something different, but I do like to have infinity. I've been saying it the whole entire episode, and I like to have a multiplier of arrows on it in some form or fashion, either it be an enchantment or just generic standard on the bow itself. And then these are our artifacts down here. You guys know what they are. I'm not going to run through them. We are level 113 though, guys. We are moving right along. Our level 108, it is pretty crazy, so I think in the next episode, we might try to go and take on an ancient hunt. We haven't done it in a while. I know that there are some new ancients for us to tackle. So we might go in and try to do that. We could restock this, but it takes gold to restock that, and I don't really like that. So anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Or better yet, like I said, leave a comment. If you are new here and you do want to follow along, highly recommend hitting that subscribe button and bell notification because it lets you every single time a new episode is posted here on the channel. We do try to stream over on Twitch. We were on a better schedule before, but because of my move and everything that's been going on, I haven't been as due diligent around my schedule with streaming, and it's been quite some time since we actually did last stream. But I would like to hopefully get back into it relatively soon, so if you guys do want to stay posted for when we do go live, highly recommend following over on Twitch and turn on the notifications. It'll let you know when we do go live, or at least it should let you know. Or if you don't feel like doing that, feel free to hit up the community Discord. I usually post over there when we do go live, and I do post a link over there if that is a little bit more convenient for you, or if you feel like joining in the community in general. Both of those links can be found in the description down below. But that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out as we hunt for some new gear here in Minecraft Dungeons. Hopefully we have some new DLC news soon. I'm super excited for it. I hope you guys are, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Take it easy.